The police start rolling in, y'all. People's in the middle of the floor popping that cat. Damn, who called the police? Like, it wasn't us. No, hold on, like, chill. What you mean you got no pictures? Like, I saw you. No. I'm like, should I call my mom? But like... Hey y'all, it's your girl Kai and I'm back with another video. Okay y'all, okay. Before we get into the story, I just want to say I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry that I've been gone for what, like 2 weeks now? But I'm about to sit here and record 2 videos for y'all because I'm gonna drop one today. I'm gonna try to drop one today. If I don't drop it today, I'm just gonna drop one, you know, this Friday. But I don't really have no excuse, no reason. I just need to get on my shit, basically, right? Okay, cool. But so yeah, today's story time, which I know you guys are here for, is about the time that we got arrested after prom. So fun, right? But you know, if you loyal, you keep coming back and like you always do. You know I rock with you. You know I love you. I love you. Thank you for coming back again. Even though I've been gone, I really rock with you. If you're new here, make sure you join us. You know, click that subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting on. It's free. But yeah, let's get into the story. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my hair and whatnot because I went to sleep. My bonnet came off, my scarf came off. We could touch her up a little bit. And you know, all those kind of things. It's currently 4 o'clock. I just woke up not too long ago. It's just one of them days, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get into the whole story now. Okay, so this story takes place let me actually get ready while I tell y'all the story because last time that was bullshit. There was really no getting ready. But I'm sorry, I'm getting it out, learning y'all. But I be so into the story. Anyway, this happened in my 11th grade year of high school because as a 2020 graduate who rocked. Why would I say hoorah though? I didn't get the luxury of having a prom my senior year, so lucky me that I went my junior year, right? Cool. So I ended up going with my homegirls, 2 of my homegirls. It was me, LB, and KC, right? It's a lot of letters, but you know, it's just initially. And if you know me in real life, you probably already know who they are. Right, okay, cool. So we didn't end up riding together. I don't believe we ended up rolling. I didn't believe we rode there together. Matter of fact, we didn't ride there together. I ended up riding there by myself, and you know, we met up, linked up while we was there. I ended up going with another person who's an important part of this story, who is my dad, because he ended up surprising me coming down from you know, where he lives out of state. So he ended up coming down and you know, surprising me, and he was basically like my chauffeur for the night. Keep that in mind. That's a key detail of what, you know, events took place in the night. So my dad comes, he surprises me, you know, I'm outside taking pictures before I leave. I didn't take like no professional pictures or nothing like that. Mind you, it was just junior prom. I was gonna go all out for senior prom, but you know, never happened. Took some pictures in the driveway, you know, still came out cute. My family did their thing, my mama did her thing, you know, everybody did their thing. Here go some pictures. Yeah, cool, right? Cool. I ended up I was wearing this, y'all, I've been wearing my glasses like recently, and when I take them off, I feel like I look so weird now. It's crazy, but what was I saying? But yeah, I was wearing this, you can see in the outfit, it looked like a dress, but it was actually like a romper kind of thing, like a long sleeve. I don't think it went all the way down, but it was like a longer sleeved romper, sparkly, whatever. And it was like shorts, hence romper, right? So I ended up wearing that. And then the big red thing that you see that like gives the dress effect, I guess, it's like, it was like a thing that went over it, and it buttoned in the front, and it was kind of like, you know, had a little train on it. Right. So I wore that and everything like that. We went to prom, had a good time, met with my homegirls, you know, the whole nine. Saw me from school, mingled a little bit. It was nothing like I was expecting. It was nothing like the movies because, you know, I went to a predominantly black school anyways. But, you know, like the movies don't really show you that part of it. They show you, you know, the white slow dancing, you know, kissing at the end. That kind of thing. That was not our thing. People was in the middle of the floor popping that cat, busting it down, hands and knees. Like, that was more of the type vibe you got. Y'all, I will never forget. It was this girl in a green dress, an emerald green dress. If you're watching this, you had no business getting on the floor like that. She was on her hands and knees, like, popping that thing, y'all. Like, popping that thing. Like, dress coming up. No cares in the world. No giving. None. Like, are you serious? But, you know, nevertheless, I still had my fun, even if I didn't partake in those kind of activities. So, another part of prom that I didn't really know was that people like left early because, mind you, like all I had to go off of at this point was the damn movies. So people was like leaving or whatever, like leaving early, and it was getting like a little dead because, you know, everybody was leaving. So me and my friends ended up like deciding that, okay, we're gonna leave because we don't want to be like the last people there for real, because like who wants to do that? Like, even when we went to school dances back in the day, we didn't want to be the last one there by the time we turned the lights on. But, you know, whatever, right? So we ended up leaving or whatever. I don't think we left like super early, just like early enough. And we were like, we're going to go to Waffle House and eat because, you know, got to end the night with the Waffle House because it was late, only thing open, and it was just the vibes. So we ended up going to Waffle House. Mind you, everybody else at this point who was like seniors, like all the seniors had pretty much dipped off. Like if you was like one of those kind of people, you had dipped off because, you know, everybody in prom night, they trying to get down like that. They was trying to get down like that. Like they was really like looking forward to prom so they could go, you know, do what's the name. So me and my friends, we went on that type of time. We just ended up going to eat, right? So we leave prom. I rode with my dad. I'm not sure like if my friends roll with me or whatever. I don't really know remember all those details, and I don't feel like calling to ask right now. But, you know, that's not really the important part anyway. So we get to Waffle House, and my dad's with us. We go in, we get seated or whatever, and my dad's like, okay, I'm gonna go wait outside, you know, because I'm in there with my friends. Like, we just go mingle with us. So we like, I'm just go wait outside, let y'all do y'all thing. All right, cool. Like, you know, cool with beans. So we ended up going and, you know, sitting down, ordering, eating, right? He told me, he was like, just let me know when it's time to pay or whatever, right? So we ended up chilling, talking. Mind you, when we came in, I don't know why, or maybe like I had heard people talking about it like amongst the crowd, but I just thought like it was gonna be packed with people from my school like coming to Waffle House. Now when we walked in, it was some people that you could tell like had just came from prom, which was, I'm assuming it was our prom as well. I think it was people from our prom, and it was like sitting down there, but it was only like one booth worth of people, so it couldn't have been no more than 6 people, right? Other than me and my homegirl. So it wasn't like a lot of people from our prom that was there, but like they had already been sitting down eating. So I'm just like, oh, people probably, damn, stuttering. I'm like, people probably came and went because, you know, these people already been sitting down eating, so they probably, you know, if they came when everybody else came, they probably was just like the last of the bunch. But just so the people came, and they well, we came and the people were sitting in the booth, but it was like I can say only one booth worth of people. And so, you know, we went about our merry way. It was pretty much just us in there. Basically the point I'm trying to get at. So it's me and my homegirls, and aside from like the kids I told y'all was in there when we first had came in, it was some older men like standing like at the bar area. If you've never been to Waffle House, it's like a diner setup. And if you know, like a diner from like seeing movies and stuff, like, you know, it's that bar. So it was like at the bar area, we was in the booths kind of vibe, right? So we chilling, like, you know, kikiing, not thinking nothing of it, whatnot. Plus on top of that, like, my dad's here. At this point, I don't know if my best friend's dad was there, or KC. I don't know if her dad was there or not, but I know like he did end up coming. I just don't remember like at what point he was there, right? 1 second. Okay, anyway. So like, yeah, I don't remember at what point her dad got there or whatever, right? So we in there chilling, kikiing or whatnot. At some point, like, we had been eating for like a hot second or whatever, and my dad like comes back inside. He don't come inside like over where we at. He just come inside like by the doors. We in the booth just like closer to like the other window on the other side and whatnot. So he didn't come over there like with us. He just walked in, like stood by the door type. And I'm not thinking nothing up because he one of the people that, like, you know, want to know his surroundings. He always, like, you know, look for the exits. He one of them, right? You know, things that you do. So when he comes back in, I'm just like, okay, like, you know, maybe he just got tired of being outside. Or maybe he about to get him something to eat himself. He might be a little hungry staying over there. But, you know, he just ended up just standing over there one night. He wasn't, like, looking our direction or, like, you know, bothering with us or anything like that. He was just, like I said, just in there. And I noticed that he was, like, looking at the men. And I want to say at some point I went over there and asked him, like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, you hungry? Like, I don't know. But I could just be making that up. I don't really remember that much. Yeah, so we get done eating, you know, after we get done talking, chatting, like, you know, whatnot, we get done eating, and I go over to him, I'm like, hey, like, we done eating or whatever. I think, okay, if my memory is correct, I ended up, like, he came in, but then he, like, went back outside, so, like, I think I, like, texted him, I was like, hey, like, we're done, and he came back in to pay. I really believe that's how it went. Like, he came in, then he went back out, and then, like, you know, he came back in when it was time to pay or whatever. So yeah, right, like, he just paying, you know, not thinking nothing of it. So as we leaving, I want to say, like, this is the point where I remember I remember Casey's dad coming. So this is the point where I remember Casey's dad being there, and you guys are going to hear why, because this is like where it all goes down. So I remember him coming or whatever, and I remember my dad, like, we walked over to the truck or whatever. He walked with me over to the truck, and then he was like, yeah, like, he, like, went over to KC's dad, and, like, started talking to him. I'm just like, oh, okay, just want to, you know, talk to him, introduce himself, whatnot. That is my homegirl dad or whatnot. Like, that's normal, right? So they're talking and whatnot, and at the time that they're talking, the group of men that I had told y'all were standing inside, like, by the bar, they had, like, started walking out too. So it's like, we're in, like, the back of the parking lot, and the men that are coming out were, like, in the front of the parking lot, if that makes any sense. So it's like, we're back here, they're right here, right? And then they're in the front, and the building's, like, right here. So yeah, so they come out, it's like 4 or 5 of them, and they're older men too. So it's not like, they're not older like my dad age, KC dad age. They're older like young grandparent, like my granddaddy age, damn near, right? Just by looking at them. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna ask these men their age, but, like, per my observations, that's what it was giving. So yeah, so I see my dad over there talking to KC dad. Then a man walk out, and it's just like, oh, hell broke loose, y'all. Like, it went from 0 to 1 million. Like, the man walked out, and, like, my dad's talking to KC dad, and KC dad just like start teeing up. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like what's going on? Mind you, like I'm standing over there with my homegirls, but like we're all like in the same boat basically. Like we all don't know what's going on. We all trying to figure out like what the hell basically. So we're standing like by the cars, like where I told y'all we parked in the back. We're standing by the cars because we have walked over to the cars. We're standing by the cars. KC car is by my car, and me and LB is at the truck with my dad. So we all, well, the truck that my dad had. So we're all standing over there. Shit start going haywire, and we're all just like looking at each other like y'all, what's going on? Like we're all like looking at each other like that. So as Casey's dad is like, you know, getting upset, like he's visibly upset about something. Mind you, at this point we don't know. So we're just like, oh my gosh, y'all like, oh my gosh, it's prom night. And it wasn't like we was like terrified or anything. We was kind of just like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? Mind you, he wasn't like going stupid, like going crazy, going stupid, but like you could see that he was mad. He was just like, what the F? Like, what the F? Like, what the F? Like, I don't remember exactly what he was saying, but he was cussing. He was like getting upset, and you could see that he was going the direction where the men were. That was inside the older men. So we like, what happened? Because mind you, at this point we were eating, and the men were inside with us, but like they didn't come up to us and talk to us or nothing. So now we just like what's the problem? Like we were all just having a grand old time. Like what could possibly have gone wrong within these past 5 minutes that we walked to the car and y'all was having a conversation? Like what could have happened in that short span of time? Because as far as we know, the men were just in there minding their own business, right? So he's getting mad, and my dad's like trying to calm him down, but like as he calms him down, like they end up going over there to the truck where the men were at, right? So like it's a couple of men standing outside the truck. It's one of them in the passenger seat, which is like where all their energy was directed towards the man in the passenger seat. So now like my dad's going from like calming him down and like talking to him to like, I don't know if like he said the wrong thing, but like now my dad's like, hold on, like no, like nah, chill. And he go to like getting with him too. So now I'm just like, oh my god, no. I'm like, should I call my mom? But like what? I'm with my dad. What is that gonna solve? So yeah. So they end up talking whatever. They didn't like physically like get physical with each other, but like as they're escalating, like I could like hear their voices a little bit more, like what's going on. I know it's a lot of cussing, a lot of ruckus, a lot of fighting verbally. So my not my dad, but I hear the man like talking about, I deleted him, like I ain't got no pictures, right? I hear that first. I ain't got no pictures. So I'm like, pictures of what? So like, now me and my friends talk to each other like, what the hell is going on? Like, pictures, like, what are you talking about? Do they know this man? Like, somewhere else? And then like, now that's when like my dad was like basically like you calling him a liar type. So now he like, no, hold on, like chill. What you mean you ain't got no pictures? Like I saw you, right? So like that's like kind of how it was going. So the man was like, he ain't got no pictures. KC dad, not trying to hit none of that shit. And so, it's like that. Then I hear like, here, check my phone. Ain't no pictures, ain't nothing in here. And then like they keep going. Basically he get caught in his lies. And he says like, I deleted him. See, you could check. I deleted him, Basically trying to hand his phone through the door because, like I said, he was in the passenger seat, but they had the door open. So it was like a couple minutes standing outside, like the men that he's with, just like as confused as the rest of us, basically. Like they're not trying to do nothing. It wasn't like that. But the man in the passenger seat, he like, I don't know if he tried to hurry up and get in the car when he saw that KC dad was like upset about something. He already knew they was gonna be on his ass because, like, y'all, it made absolutely no sense. Like, and then he hurried him and got in a car, but you still in the parking lot and you still getting confronted. So basically, to make a long story short, they getting rowdy and whatnot. The man's talking about, you can check my phone, So me and my friends are like, basically like, we trying to put two and two together, just like, you know, because like, we're not stupid. Like, obviously you have pictures of something, like anybody could tell that. But like, maybe we got pictures of us, like maybe we was taking pictures of us, and like, maybe that's when my dad came in, So, you know, we trying to piece it together. Y'all, we stand in the parking lot conversing amongst each other. By this time, like, the conversation between them got a little less heated. Not completely, but like just a tinge less. The police start rolling in, y'all. It's like 3-4 police cars. They come, mind you, the parking lot ain't but this big. Like, if you've ever been to a Waffle House, you know the parking lot's gonna be like super deep. Like, ain't that much space. It's maybe like 6 parking spaces in the front and the back collectively. It's not collectively, like on each side. So they come in, like they're driving in, like one behind the other. So I'm like, damn, who called the police? Like, it wasn't us. So now I'm like, oh my God, my dad about to go to jail. We just got here. Like, mind you, I'm not really crying, but like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like I hope you don't go to jail. Like, that would really put a, you know, rain on my parade, because like, you know, it's prom night. Like, mind you, it's prom night. Like, we just wanted to go to prom. So the police come. I'm like, oh my God, please, like, don't do nothing crazy, cause you know they black. Need I say more? So the police, like, they're not really trying to like do nothing crazy, but it's like the way that y'all came in with 3 cars, like, why y'all came in so deep? If y'all wasn't even going, like, you know, if it wasn't that crazy situation, but I guess, like, you know, they ain't know, whatever, right? So the police get out, like some of the police officers get out. My dad goes to talk to them, whatever. They talking to them, they telling them what happened. I couldn't really hear that conversation, so I don't really know what was going on. But you know, basically it got de-escalated. So nobody left their handcuffs. Nobody got arrested, but child, they almost did. Mind you, at this point, I still don't fully know the whole story, right? So we say our goodbyes or whatever. After the police had left and everything, like, my dad and KC's dad kind of like debriefed a little bit, like talked about the situation a little bit, and then, you know, that's kind of like when we said our goodbyes and whatnot. So we end up leaving, and when I get in the car, mind you, it's me and LB in the car because we taking LB to her house. We drop our LB off home, and KC got in the car with her sister and obviously her dad to go home. So we're in the car, I'm like, oh my God, like, what happened? Like, what was that or whatever? And mind you, like, I'm sure my dad was gonna tell me anyways. I don't know if I asked her, if he just started telling me. But I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm wanting to know, because like, I just want to know. That was crazy. So he basically tells me that what happened was he had came in because he saw that the men were trying to sneak and take pictures of us. Mind you, like, we're minors. We're clearly high school students at the least. Like, we just came from prom. Like, this is clearly prom attire. Like, you know, like, everybody in the city be having their proms at one time. Like, you knew we was little girls. You knew it was prom type, right? So like, he saw that man trying to take pictures of us. He take pictures. Then the third, I don't know what extent, like, he was trying to take pictures or like what kind of pictures he was trying to take. But I just know he was trying to take pictures of us or whatever. That's what my dad had told me. And basically, like, when they confronted him about it, he was lying, talking about he wasn't taking pictures. Then when they was over here talking to him, he was talking about that he was taking pictures for his granddaughter to show her. I don't know if he was trying to go the inspo route, like, ooh, you can wear this for your prom. But like, Gramps, come on now. So that's basically what it was. Then the man ended up talking about he deleted them. That's when he was trying to show him the phone, whatnot, yada yada yada. But it's like, you did a whole lot of lying. Because if you were trying to take it for your granddaughter, why you wouldn't say that at first? Creepy deepy. So yeah, I ended up going back home, had a good night. I mean, despite that, and that wasn't even like nothing to like really put a dent in the night. It was kind of just like a OMG, like a bit stressful, if I do say so myself. But you know, as a dad, like, what were you supposed to do in that situation? You're not gonna let nobody just sneak and take pictures of your child, like, knowing the kind of clothes we had on. Mind y'all, when I said about the dress, how I had on the little cape part, I ended up taking that part off, so it was like just like the short little romper thing, and because the button on it like wasn't something I wanted to sit down and eat in, basically, like, because it was just gonna pop off. When I was at prom, it had already popped, not popped like broke, but like it had already came open. So I was like, I can just take this off while I sit down and eat. So it kind of just like, the situation as a whole was giving like, you're weird, like, what are you doing? Anyways, I hope that was his first and last time taking pictures of some minors and trying to sneak take pictures at your big age, and then you sit over there with all your friends and ain't nobody tell you, hey man, chill. What y'all is, the clan of creeps? Just too big to be doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, that pretty much sums up that story. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm definitely about to sit up here and record another story time for the following week, because if I don't, I might risk going MIA again. So I'm about to sit up here and record another story. So if you see me in the next video with this same attire on, yeah, don't do too much. Because I'm telling y'all first that I was recording 2 videos at one time. So that's what it is. That's what it was. If you or a loved one has been a victim of this kind of behavior with a creep, encounters with a creep, just stay safe out here. You probably won't be compensated. I'm sure, I can guarantee you won't be compensated, because, you know, like, people don't take that kind of stuff serious, even though they should. So y'all just stay safe out here. Watch y'all surroundings and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. We halfway there. Also, y'all, I recorded this video already. We got arrested after prom. But because I had no storage on my phone has run out of storage like 15 times. I had to re-record it on my old phone because it was nothing left to delete. I have no more apps to delete. At this point, Apple, I don't know what you want from me. Nothing left to delete. So yeah, that was a story. I did this ponytail the other day, and mind you, when I did it, I did like the little flip ups because it was giving like, I was trying to do like the 90s ponytail thing, but the flip ups ain't stay flipped up. So we're just going to flat iron it down like this, and this is actually kind of cute. I could shape it up a little bit more, obviously, because you see these ends, I probably need to clip it. But we'll do that in the next video. So I'm gonna see y'all then. Bye y'all, love y'all. Anyways, like I was saying, damn, what was I saying? Hold on. With the brightness up, it does look kind of. Should I turn the light off for y'all? Damn, I lost it. Anyway, I'll keep the light off. But